Hello. This is a scenario what I have created with Indian defense customers in mind. Is I'm trying to cover various aspects of STK, and I would try to cover it as fast as possible. And depending upon the customers, we can focus on different area of their own interest. So this is an area what I have bring in. We have India and Pakistan over here, and one of our first objective is we have a particular area of interest which I have marked it as Pak enemy, which is somewhere in the border of India and Pakistan. So our objective is here there is an airport over here which will send a UAV along this region and try to target this particular enemy. So one of the first thing what we want to do is once we have a location, we have to bring in the terrain over that region. STK allows to bring in different terrain models, and the one what I'm using at the moment is the one which is supplied along with the STK, which is having 90-meter resolution data. If you need higher resolution data, you can even take it from the Indian website, which is Bhuvan, and or from ISRO. So this is the our region of interest. Uh, the next objective is to send the UAV from the airport to that region. So let us activate that UAV. I have already built those. So we have the route for the UAV defined. So the UAV takes from this airport, it takes this particular path and flies back to the airport. So this is the path what I have already defined. Based we have different ways in which we can define the path for the aircraft. The one is like simple point to point, and as a second way is we can directly use something called aircraft mission modeler, which takes into account the real performance characteristics of the aircraft. So what you see in this 3D graphics is defined based on that aircraft mission modeler. You could define the takeoff, how it takes off, what kind of all the way different waypoints, what is its landing criteria, what even is the characteristics of the aircraft which is flying. So here STK provides different a set of a catalog in which you can define whether the flying the aircraft which is flying is a basic airliner, business jet, basic fighter, etc. And even you can change the properties associated with this. We have acceleration, aerodynamics, propulsion, cruise, and there are various parameters what you can change. If you don't want to go into that particular region details, you can just click in by like point to point. So if you need more information, I can provide on the same. So let us start flying that UAV. So this particular UAV has got, you could see that there is a UAV which got a sensor. What you see is in the red color there is a sensor which drapes over the terrain, and you could see when the UAV is flying, the field of view of the sensor changes with respect to the terrain. You could see that it is automatically replotted. So once the entire mission is completed, the obvious question what you will ask is how good that mission has been. So if I have a fixed sensor mounted over the UAV which is directly looking down, how much area it can cover over this region. So STK provide coverage analysis for that. So I have something called a coverage object which can which can calculate what all area it has covered. So let us plot those areas.